Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be customizing mini books. I have actually already started customizing these. I've already customized one. I'm halfway through the second one and I haven't even started the third one, so let's get started. So this is the one that I said that I had already done. I even put my name on it. So that's how that looks. And this one is the one that I still have to finish, and this is the one I'm going to finish in this video. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is cover up that big orange streak that's in the yellow. I seriously don't remember how that got there, but I'm just going to take some yellow paint and start covering that up. Now that I'm done with it, I'm gonna let it dry and I'll get back to it later. So it's dry now and the orange streak is a little less noticeable, but it's still, obviously you can still see it. So I'm thinking to cover it up with the mountain that I'm drawing right now, and hopefully it'll just get covered up with the mountain and stuff. So I'm now taking some brown paint and coloring in the mountain. Painting in the mountain. It got a little bit tricky to paint in those edges because I don't have a fine brush. I literally spent so much time looking for one, and I just came to the conclusion that I don't have one. So it was a little bit tricky, and yeah, it took me a while to get all the edges somewhat perfect, but it still came out pretty decent. Now that I'm done with the mountain, it's time for the reflection. So I was actually thinking just to do the reflection with acrylic paint, obviously, as you can see here, but I'm not the best at doing it with paint. I usually do with soft pastel, but I just wanted to give paint a try, so I did, and it just didn't work out for me. So I just completely redid the bottom part and I just did it with soft pastel. Now I'm drawing in the moon, which is going to go at the very edge. So yeah, just drawing that in, and now I'm going to start painting in the the moon. Oh god, I'm so confusing. So right now I'm actually doing the second coat. Since I'm not using acrylic paint, I'm using watercolor actually. But I'm just using more of the paint than water, if that makes sense, just so it gets thick and covers up easily. But I ended up having to do many layers, so it took a little bit of time. So now that it's dry, I'm going to do the reflection using my white soft pastel. And I had to do, again, a few layers because when I did one, it didn't show up that much, so I had to keep on going over and over and over. So now I'm gonna start doing the back. I'm just gonna do the same gradient that I did for the background, which is just dark blue, pink, and yellow. But before I start painting, I'm going to put some scrap paper underneath the cover just so that the paint doesn't get on the pages. And I'm actually gonna rip it because it's kind of big. Yeah, that's a reasonable size. And now I'm gonna start I'm just gonna start. So now that I'm done building up the color, making it super neat and making sure that they're fully covered and there's no streaks and stuff, I'm gonna start making the gradient. Actually blending the colors together. And I'm gonna take the scrap paper out so that I don't get the paper stuck to the paint, because that happened to me once. And I'm actually gonna start writing my name using white watercolor. But as you can see, you really can't see anything at all. At all. You literally can't see anything. So yeah, I just decided to do it with brown paint. I just smeared it off, redid it, and yeah, I'm just gonna do the brown paint to kind of match the mountain, I guess. So anyways, here's how it turned out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to check out my Instagram, and if you want, you can check out my Pinterest as well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.